Hi everyone, Daniel Gannon here, and welcome to the first episode of Thomas Wooden Railway Discussions on my channel. And today we're going to talk about Stepney, the Bluebell engine. So, Stepney was a character who first appeared in the 18th Railway Series book, Stepney the Bluebell Engine, first published by Wilbur Awdry in 1963. And he appeared in the TV series. He was introduced in season 4 and also appeared in season 5. He had non-speaking roles in season 6 and 7. And then he was absent for a couple of years, and then he returned for one scene in season 12, the episode Rosie's Funfair Special, where like a truck full of pink flour just crashes into him. Fun fact, Stepney doesn't speak in the UK dub of that episode, but in the US dub, he says, "Oh my," before the truck crashes into him. So, isn't that pretty disappointing? They bring him back for so many years, only for a truck full of pink sugar, not flour, sugar to crash into him. Yeah, that sucks. But anyway, enough of that. Let's talk about the actual models shown here. So, in the Wooden Railway range, Stepney had two models. There's the first model right here. That was his original model right here. And here is the second one, as shown here. So, we'll start off with this version first. So, like I said, when Stepney was first introduced into the range, this is what he looked like. He had a wooden funnel. His face is much smaller. Looks a bit more accurate to how he appeared in season 4. And I do think this is definitely the better model of the two. The dimensions look a bit more accurate. And so, yeah. Interestingly, Stepney never had that Widow's Peak. For those who don't know what that is, a lot of engines that were introduced in like the 90s had like ledgers on the back, which people called Widow's Peaks. Stepney was released around that time, but for some reason never got one. And another thing is that, like every other engine that was introduced around that time, had a wooden funnel, yeah. But then when engines started having plastic funnels, he still had a wooden funnel for quite some time. He didn't get a plastic one until this version. So yes, there doesn't exist a version of this model with a plastic funnel. It's always been wooden for some reason. But anyway, that's all I can really say about this version of Stepney. Now let's move on to the other version. Yeah, this version is pretty, well, crap, to be honest. I mean, look at the face. It's just, a bit too big. Kind of looks like he's evil. If the camera will focus. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it kind of looks like he's evil. And yeah, you can see his teeth right there. I don't think this one has teeth. Well, you just can't see him. But yeah. And his boiler is way too big. I mean, there's like a space right here between his nameplate and his boiler. They easily could have cut it right there, but for some reason didn't. He just looks a bit too chunky and fat, to be honest. Yeah, I do not like this version of Stepney at all. This version is way better than that one. But anyway, this one was released in like the 2000s, and for a while this was exclusive to the Thomasaurus Rex set, which I don't have. I got this separately on eBay. But yeah, and then they started selling them individually at around 2010 or so, before they discontinued him. But yeah, looking at this, I'm sorry, but this model just doesn't look right. I mean, it does have a better funnel, like it does look better with a plastic funnel rather than just a wooden nub right there, but yeah, this model, not so much. So as you be able to tell by now, by my rambling, that this Stepney is definitely better than that one. But what do you guys think? Well, which one do you think is better? If you have an opinion of, which one of these Stepneys is better, I'd love to hear it. So if you want, comment down in the comment section and tell me what you think. Or which Stepney do you think is better? I'd love to hear your thoughts. And so, yeah. And for those who don't know, which most people probably will know, Stepney is actually a real engine. The Bluebell Railway actually exists in real life, and Stepney is actually one of the engines. So yeah, Stepney is one of the few real engines to actually appear in Thomas & Friends. So that's something interesting to note. And so yeah, but I think a lot of you knew that anyway. So yeah, that's all I can really say about Stepney. So I hope you enjoyed this first episode of Thomas Wooden Railway Discussions, and there will be more to come. So thank you very much for watching.